Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the Daily Update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is down, as you can see here, about 0.18% on the spider there. Nasdaq's down about 0.6%. Semiconductor about 1% there. Dow and the small caps down about 0.3% there. We did see a green ticker on the bank sector there. Energy did shine today, 2% positive, and transport also almost 1% positive there. Biotech did get hit, 1.5% negative. Same with the pharmaceuticals there and emerging market. Grayscale, Bitcoin pretty much flat. Gold, silver, miners pretty lethargic last couple days. Miners down a little more today. Dollars pretty much flat. Oil's up and treasury bond flat. VIX popped a little bit. Let's stick with the spider. 65-minute chart here. So I think one thing we talked about, I think the most important thing we talked about on the last night's update was that the market needs to see a follow-through, right? The follow-through. We've seen these kind of run before, right? Just one day move is not going to establish a trend. It's not going to find any kind of traction that can actually last. So you can see here going all the way back to early June. We see that one day bullish run, no follow through. We see that a gap up next day, no follow through. We see that another kind of move here, gap up next day, no follow through. We see another gap up next day, no follow through, kind of a sideways. And then we see another gap up next day, no follow through. And then we see late day move on that day, no follow through next day. Late day move yesterday, no follow through today. So all the days of our lives in the last 2 weeks, just market has not been doing anything as far as traction is concerned. But keep in mind though, market was at 420, it is trading at 424. So we did see market gain in the last week and a half or so. So this is not bad for long-term investors if you're especially heavily weighted on the S&P 500 index fund or something like that. Hey, at least you made some money. Better than losing money, right? But I think any kind of short-term traders, any traders looking to find some kind of a momentum in this market, it's been extremely difficult for those who's looking at things in a much shorter term. So today you can see that if I zoom in here, so we came down, we saw a slightly gap up day in the morning and pretty much faded on the first hour. Second hour faded. Third hour looks like we found support right on the micro term pivot, and then third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, and that there's another micro term pivot at 424.45. So as far as the overall sentiment is concerned, nothing has changed. Pretty much what I've been talking about in the last week and a half, it's exactly same sentiment. But there's another thing we talked about is that we need to give benefit of the doubt to the buyer. This is despite the fact that, you know, the oscillator hasn't been finding any tractions. Maybe there's some sort of a bearish divergence look-alike, but the market is continuing in the short term, in the micro term, continuing to cultivate and establish higher lows and higher highs. And I don't know how long it's going to continue, but we have to continue to assume that it may continue in this way. And you guys remember my Spider 460 analysis that I've done about a week and a half ago or so. You know, you can see that we had that setup here with that oscillator, and that's where we were at 422. We're slightly up at 424, something like that. That could potentially get us to 460. Well, we haven't been finding any traction. Let's check out that oscillator and see if we can find extract any more information out of this. So you can see there's actually it's looking a little bit better than what it did in the last month and last week and a half or so. You can see this market telling us that there's been no traction, man, no traction. So you can see that we didn't see that fast line popping out of this for entire week last week and you know, a couple days this week. For today though, however, you can see that we are seeing that fast lane breaking out, and looking pretty confident as of now, though. We're you know what I mean? We didn't see any kind of a downturn looking breakout here. Some of these were just kind of whipsawing action. So we haven't seen since what, early June, last week and a half, we have not seen the oscillator looking like this here. So that's at least the change. At least that's a like slightly positive sign going into tomorrow, but still market needs to see a follow through, because let's say if we see a downturn tomorrow, right? Out of nowhere, we see this shenanigan gap down. We see a 1% down there of some sort, right? If we see something like that, this is gonna go right back down and whipside back down, right? So we need to see that follow through to the upside if anybody wanna see that 460 coming in Spider. So, and obviously when I say 460, man, that doesn't mean it's gonna go straight up. It's gonna have its up and downs throughout the days. You know what I'm saying? Just keep them. I'm talking, we wanna see this market getting into kind of the trending market, right? We haven't seen any kind of trend in the last, it's been a while actually, but just we've been paying focus on what's been happening here after this gap up. Last week and a half, we've just been choppy sideways. So that's right there. That's giving us that little bit more hopeful for the buyers at least going into tomorrow. But without the follow through, this could mean nothing. But if there's a follow through, this could mean much. Considering the fact that we're still working this setup right here. So let's see how that plays out. I wanted to address this real quick because yesterday I talked about the July 2021 special invitation I'm running for Traders Club here, and so I had a lot of questions about people because I've introduced the my member research report called Market Bubble. The biggest one is on its way. So obviously, just quickly, my research, in my analysis, in my forecast, in my findings, I come to a realization that, because a lot of people are thinking that NASDAQ is already heated. Like we're getting close to that 2000 dot-com bubble top. In my findings, we're nowhere near 2000 dot-com bubble top. We're nowhere near the top. We got a lot more to go, but I believe we're going to see bigger and faster, stronger bubble that might be coming. And in this hour and a half report, I explain my fundamental analysis, right, / reasoning, and combine that with technical to affirm the fundamentals, reasons of why we may see move similar to 1990s to 2000, might even be bigger. So, with this research report that I've just released for my members, I thought maybe some of you could benefit. So I'm running a, 2021 June special invitation. So if you want to get advantage, or, if you want to get special pricing for this, you'll get special pricing if you click here, but only for the annuals though, right? If you want to. And so a lot of people are asking me though, is like, well, can I just get the report alone, just itself? Well, if I were to sell that report alone, it would be cost of this, right? So if you want to just get that report alone, it's fine. If you want to just sign up for 1 month, right? And then just get that report, and then you can cancel it after 1 month. But keep in mind, you're going to get other things, especially there is, 60, 70 advanced video lessons you can get access to. And also there are other special market research reports, such as this one, S&P 500 Destination 16,000. And then there's a video lesson also understanding the big market trends, the big trend. We're talking secular, the macro, the primary. You hear me talking about it, right? I don't have time to explain all that, so you can able to learn about this, the market trends, fractals and cycles. So with that 590 that you might be paying to get the the market bubble report, but you might get so much more. and it will be okay with me if you want to just sign up for 1 month and then get your report and get some other stuff if you want. And and understanding some of my process, and you can cancel after the first month. That's totally fine if you want to do that. But if you think this might be a good chance to totally take advantage of it, there's a yearly specials here. And quickly, the yearly is already this. So if in my original price, right? In my original price, if you actually sign up to yearly versus monthly, they're already 25 to 30% discount. They're discounted in just regular price. You see what I'm saying? So if you're to just go monthly, but if you just go yearly, you're saving 25 to 30%. So if you go to Investor, Premium, VIP, and if you sign up for yearly, on top of 25 to 30%, you're gonna save on the original price. On top of that, you're gonna be saving extra 10% on Investor, extra 15% on Premier, extra 15% on VIP. If you use this June 2021 special invitation link here, right? So you can kind of check it out, you know what I mean, and see if this might be something that you could take advantage of, and maybe it could be useful in your own research, in your own journey in the stock market. If not, it's totally fine. You can continue to watch me here at YouTube here and Twitter and follow my work. That is totally cool also. But let's see how the market plays out, man. We really need to see that follow through, right? Let's see if we can get that tomorrow. And then I'll tweet things out if I see anything. You guys enjoy the rest of this evening and good luck trading tomorrow.